Is it 2 yard fabrics? Wrapper is 2 yard. So the first we're going to do is just fold your fabrics into four. I folded it into four in 4 places. Unfold. So look at this side. You notice that I fold it into equal parts. So my back just depends on your hip though. So what we have here is 13 inches. So the first one I'm going to do is you're going to measure the length, and the length of the style is 40 is 39. The length is 39 plus 1 inch allowance, that's 40. So I'm going to measure the 40. After getting the measurements, what's the length of what's our back? Our back measurement is 15 inches. So 15 inches divided by 2 is 7.5. So this is 7.5. Because the style you want to sew is the style that we are going to draft the hand together. So we're going to draft the hand of this style together. So after getting the back, the length of your hand, that's what you're going to add. But the reason why I just put 5 is because I'm still going to add something here. There's still going to be something. I'm still going to add fabrics to the hand. So if you want your hand to be longer, just make sure that when you fold your fabrics, it's going to be more than this. So after getting it there, this place you're going to measure 3 inches. So 3 by 3. So and 1.5 for the back. We are measuring 1.5 for the back. So the front, I want the front to be a V shape. So and I want the front to drop a little. So I'm going to use 7. Should I use 7 or 7.5? Let's use 6.5. So I'm going to use 6.5 for the front. So this diamond, this is the yes. Hope you are seeing it. This is the back measurement, and this is the front. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the slant. So the slanting is 1 inch. So the 1 inch that we have here. Okay, since we are not putting, we are going to measure the one here because we are not fixing the hand together. That's why we are measuring the one there. If I'm fixing the hand together, I'm going to measure it here and cut it out. So slant it like this. Then yeah, what are we going to use for the my sleeve is 11. So an 11 is 5.5 plus 1.5, that's 7. So and I want to add sewing allowance, that's 1. So I use 7. I had 1.5 as the extra allowance, and I use 1 as the sewing allowance. So what you have here is 8. So let's measure. Our hip point is 9, but because we are still going to sew up here, so we are going to use 9.5. So and our waist is 16. Our hip is 8. Is 9. Sorry, our hip is 9. So what you're going to our hip point is 8.5. My bust is 8.5. So bust plus extra inches that you want to put there. What I want to add is I'm adding 1.5 as the extra allowance and 1 for the sewing allowance. So that makes our cuff is like this. Our waist is 6.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 and 1.5 for ease and 1 yard for 1 inch for plus 1 inch for the sewing allowance. So, and our EP is 8.2. 8, sorry, I said 8.2. 8.2 inches. 8.2 plus 1.5 is and 1.5 for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. If you have any question, just ask me in the comment section. So what we have here, that's what we're going to use at the down part. So we have 11.7 here, and that's what we're going to use here. That will be our standard, because we don't want the down part to be too tight. So this is a simple way to draft this down. Let's cut it out. When you want to cut, this one I did like this is because I fold the back and the front together. So let's cut the back and the front. This is the back and this is the front. So this is the back and this is the front. Simple stuff. Fabrics you're using, you just cut small fabrics. You see? Then you're going to cut the round, like the corner of the fabric, just small. Because it's 4 corner, we are going to cut it to make it round. After cutting it, we're going to use our needle and thread. Hope you're seeing it. We are going to use our needle and thread. We use the needle and thread to join everything together, the round shape. Just join it together the way I'm doing. Join it together. So you have already joined it. Then you are going to put our covered button. We're going to put our covered. I will do it. We are going to do it like this. See, and you will draw it. The reason why you are drawing it is to make it firm. We draw it together so that all the round, the places you stitch the round circle, you use your needle and thread to gather it together. Then after doing the gathering, we are going to use our needle and thread to sew. We're going to sew it together. sew it together like this. After sewing it, I'm making sure that everything is already together, it's already firm like this. The way it's firm like this, I've already sew it and this piece is firm. You can do it with any covered button, another size. You can do it like that, but I'm using this size today. Next we're going to do, okay, you need to sew. You know that our thread and needle is still attached to it, so this is it. Just wait to where you want to put your needle and you want to put your button. Sew it to the place. If you don't want to do it like this, there's another method you can use. Just stitch it there. So this is how to attach, another alternative to sew. That's all. Another alternative to attach covered button. As you can see, it's already okay. So to attach, to sew, to stitch this style, the down part, to attach it, what you're going to do is you're going to get the midpoint. Let's say the midpoint here is 10. I'm going to put 1 here, and we're going to count. It depends on what you have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm sure it's 18. Okay, let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 is on the floor. Plus this, making, we have 19 pieces on ground. To make this is very simple. Just look for this one. I'm using this size is because of the fabrics that was remaining. If you want bigger size, just look for a round object. You will just use it to trace it. Then is either you leave it without attaching. I use organza to stitch it. Is that you leave it like that, or you cut it into, like, you cut it 2 times, so that you will sew it. You sew it together, you stitch it together and turn it like the way I did here. So you can do something like that. Then after turning it, just leave a little space for you to turn it out. That's all. That's what I did here. You notice that there is a little bit space here. That's what I used to turn it out. That is this space I'm going to use. I'm going to stitch the fabrics to this space. I'm going to use this space to stitch it together. So that's how to do this. Just so 20, you have 1 here, making remaining 18. So that means 18 divided by 2 is what? Is is 9. So that means we are using 9. Okay, let's say that if you do it 3 by 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do it anyhow you want. It depends on how many this is. If this the thing, the circle, the stuff you did, this stuff, if it's plenty, just fill it up here. But if it is not, you need to manage it the way it is. So to stitch it to this one, you're going to put your needle inside. Sew it from inside. Put your needle inside. Put it again just to attach it. Then I'm going to sew this. I'm going to attach this, then stitch it again so that it will not loose after doing it. As well. That is all. That's today. And to join the second one, you're going to take another one. Look for the opening, the place that is open. The opening is here, and you're going to stitch it again. The way I'm doing, just stitch it. Just the way I'm doing. That is all. As you can see, this is it. Let's do another one. Look for the opening. Okay, the next place you mark is here. Then after getting the opening, if you notice your opening is coming out a little, you can iron it or use your hand to do it. So that is all. Let's do and down. Look for the opening. This is the opening. Then attach it. Just make sure that the next place you're going to attach is going to be a straight shape, so that You can see, is it there? Another one. This is the opening. I'm just trying to close it a little. Just join the next one. So this is it. It's not clear. So this is how you're going to do everything. Then the other side, so you're going to mark it and put it